Good morning, guys. Today we will be talking about my studies here in Netherlands and why I decided to study here in Netherlands. On my previous videos, you have watched or you have seen that I did not study for my Inburgering Examen in the Philippines. I did not enroll a course for my Inburgering Examen in the Philippines. I just study by myself together with my husband without any expenses, without going to school, without buying any books, and just uses or utilizes materials in YouTube and Google. If you are interested why I enrolled for a Dutch course, then stay tuned and keep watching. During my AIN exam, or my AIN Inburgering Examen, I just do everything online. What I mean is we just download some videos from the website of Naar Nederland and watch some videos, and my husband helping me a lot on learning the basic Dutch so that I will be able to pass the exam. And with some luck and some blessing from the Lord and some effort, then luckily I have passed the exam. But now that I am here in Netherlands, the situation is a bit different. You know what I mean? I am thinking, I am not sure about this because I haven't taken the exam yet, but I am thinking that maybe I can pass the exam. But while I am living here, I really want to improve myself on communicating others, talking with other person, at least improve my grammar because it is really hard to be here, to be living in Netherlands while your communication skills, your language ability is not that good. People can understand you, of course. Everywhere when you can a bit speak already, they can easily understand you. Or if you're gonna switch easily to English, if you're gonna switch directly to English, and people can just understand you, especially if you are with young ones or people in the middle age, like 30, 40s, they speak well on English. If not so well, then at least people understand it and they can respond you. But the thing is, if you are planning to have a nicer job, if you are planning to have a better work, then it's impossible to look for a job if your communication skills is a bit not enhanced or not polished. I'm thinking that in the future maybe I can have a better job. Actually, now I am working here, but yeah, I am not complaining about my work or anything because it is better to have a job than nothing. Many people don't have jobs, so I am just blessed to have a job. That's what I am thinking. But it is also a thought that's maybe somehow, someday, I can have a better job, that I will not be so hard to myself. Physically. My job now is more on physical job, and I was not used to work like physical job in the Philippines. No, I am just working in the office nicely, and then later on I work in the school as a teacher. So that's not not physical job. It's just about talking. It's just other people, with students, with parents, with co-teachers, like that. So that is why working physically is a bit challenging for me. But no, I did not say that I can't do it. Of course I did do it and I am doing it, but I can't imagine myself when I will be in my older age, like almost 50 or 40 plus, that I am still working on a physical job. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not that choosy on job. I will just work whatever job it is, but I still have plans for myself, especially when my body will not be able to handle it anymore, especially when I am older. That's what I am thinking. That is why I plan to enroll a course. And the second reason is My husband is really good on teaching me actually, and he is so strict and everything, but he is also busy on his work. Now that we are here in the Netherlands together, even if we are living together, we have different work and we have different schedules. So my husband is busy on his work and I am also busy on my work. And yeah, and you know what? If you have really a teacher, now that I am studying, I just realized this that oh, I really need a teacher. You know what I mean? I bought a book uh, almost 1 year ago. I mean, few months since I arrived here. I bought a book for the exam and studied it myself. But I cannot sustain the will to study the will to study every day, or the will to study at least 3 times a week. But when you are in school, you know what? Whether you like it or not, it's not that I will go because I like it, but you will go because you must go because you have paid for it. You know what I mean? Actually, here there are lots of subsidy from the government that you can get, but that you can get if your income is qualified. But sad to say, for my case, should I be sad or not? But for my case, for my husband case, his salary is not qualified to avail some subsidy or some help from the government. His salary is a bit, yeah, it's not qualified for that. So the room, that is why we are not, we are not having some subsidy, we are not having some help from government. All the expenses from my studies, from books and from the tuition fee in the school, I paid it myself. My husband and me paid it ourselves from our own pockets. So that is why every time that I don't like to go to school, or every time I don't like to study, I am really forced to study. You know what I mean? Thinking how big the tuition fee is. Yeah, that is why I am like, oh yeah, I should study because it's not for free. We paid it ourselves. And yeah, that motivates me to study more. So what is the process of enrolling some course here in Netherlands? First is you really need to check whether you're going to the school nearby or you're gonna look for some school that you wanna enroll. That's the first step that you're going to do. And then inquire. You can call if you see their numbers in the internet or on their website. You can inquire. For our case, for my case, we search for a school, and then I heard that this school is good one. So from other Filipino living here in Netherlands, and then I went to their website. My husband and I look for the contact numbers. Then we try to call them, and then my husband talked to them and inquire everything that we need to do. So they told us what we need to bring, what we need to do, where we should go. So yeah, that's the first thing that you should do. And then later on, when you are done with that, for my case, we went to the school for hubs to have some intake. I think that's for everyone, but based on my experience, we went to school for some intake, and then later on, they will evaluate your level if you are already on level 2, A2 or A1, or maybe you are so advanced because you are so smart. Who knows? So you can be on B8, I don't know. But for my case, yeah, they said I am really on level A2 because yeah, I can speak, but it's just that it's logic that my verb are not in in good tense, not in a correct tense. Yeah, say for example, my present tense, I always exchange it with the past tense, of course, or perfect perfect tense, like that, because of course I did not study for AIN. You know what I mean? That is the thing there. I can communicate, they will understand, but if you are in the school, you will be corrected. You know what? You will be corrected because the teachers are really dedicated to correct you and make you improve. That is why. So after my intake, after the intake, they will evaluate your level and later on advise on how long you should stay in the course, or how long you will take the course. Say for example, if you're A2A, you will be doing this for half year, or you will be doing this, the worst, you will be doing this for 1 year, and maybe shorter. For my case, I am doing for only 13 weeks, but I am not yet done. So, but that's what they said, that I will be doing the course for 13 weeks, and we will just see later on what will happen. Okay, so I'm just happy with it, because you're gonna pay based on how long you're gonna stay. So the shorter you stay, the shorter you pay, the smaller you pay. So it's nice, but we will just see how will I improve along the way. And yeah, that's it. And by the way, guys, if you get some subsidy from the government for your studies, they will also help you. If you don't have laptop, they will provide laptop for you, just like how my classmates are provided by the government with laptops. They have laptops that they can borrow every time they need it. They can bring it to their home so that they can study it, but they need to sign a contract. I don't know what that contract look like, because I did not borrow. Luckily we have our own laptop. So do not worry about everything. If you just want to study, just pursue it, try, and you can make it. So do not worry that, oh, we don't have laptop, and how can I do this, and how can I do that. Yeah, just try, inquire first, try to go in the school, try to inquire about everything, and later on everything will be provided for you. So after enrolling, and maybe you are thinking now, oh, what if we don't have money and blah blah blah, or we don't have enough fund to pay for my school. Don't worry about it. They will evaluate your income. And yeah, just like what I have said, you might receive some subsidy if your income is low, or your income is just minimum income. So you can receive some subsidy. And if another thing is, if your income is also high, you can have some loan from the IND. Yeah, the loan. One of my colleague who already finished her studies said that they got some loan from the IND, and I don't know how long they will need to pay it, but it's just affordable for monthly payment. She said, I think 15 euros per month. I'm not sure with the figure, but you will pay it monthly, and I don't know how long will be the duration, but I think it will be based on how much have you spent for your studies. So the IND will lend you some money. IND though, I'm not sure now. It's so funny, but yeah, the government will lend you some money, and you need to pay it. That's the loan that you can have. But in our case, of course, my husband don't want to have a loan, because he always said, no, we will not have a loan, because we will pay it anyway. So if we can pay now, we will just pay it. We will not have a loan. So that is why we did not. It's a choice for you to choose. It's a nice choice. It's a nice choice if you don't have any other choice. But if you have money, why not, though? Right? If you have money, why not pay it fully if you can? If you don't have, then if you don't have money, then at least you have a choice, and you can still study. That's the nice thing here, because you still have a choice. You can have a loan, or if your income is just minimum or below, then you can have subsidy. That's the nice thing. So don't worry about it. Just look for a school if you want to enroll. Try to ask all the information, try to go for an intake, and then yeah, pursue it. You know what, while I am studying, I learned a lot of things already. I'm just studying for I think 8 weeks now. I'm already studying for at least 8 weeks, I think, or 9 weeks for now, and I can really tell that I improve a lot on my speaking skills, Dutch speaking skills, on my Netherlands language skills. So again, if you're gonna study by your own self, you may pass the exam. You may pass the exam. That's what I am always thinking. I might pass the exam if I will just study by my own self, but your language skills is also an asset if you are living here. If you're gonna look for a nice job, you need to talk. You need to sell yourself. You need to communicate with others. That is why your communication skills and improving your communication skills is an investment for yourself. And that's the reason why I enroll a course here in Netherlands. Thank you so much for watching and hope you learned something from my video now. And I am hoping that you will continue to watch my video in the future, whether it is personal vlog or about whether it's a travel vlog or about the living here in Netherlands vlog. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and push that notification bell so that you will be notified on all my uploads and new videos. Thank you so much and see you on my next vlog. Bye!